Well, something I was not expecting to wake up to today, but Spartacus is getting a sequel. Yep, a whole sequel series developed by the original creator Stephen S. DeKnight, and it's going to be over at Starz. Crazy. I really like the original Spartacus. I had very good memories of the original Spartacus. I thought it was good fun. I think there was some tragedy where the original actor died and they had to swap him out, which is pretty crazy as well. It's essentially, for all intents and purposes, and I know I'll probably cop some flack for this as a comparison, but it's like a longer drawn out Gladiator. You know, the film. There's a lot of similarities. Obviously it's not the same, I get that, but I really liked it. I thought it was good. I thought it was very, very cool. Good series. I am somewhat concerned that this will fall flat on its arse in modern day, because of modern day sensibilities. And, you know, the original, it debuted in 2010. 13 years is a long time for a lot of things to change. So, yeah. But anyway, ladies and gents, before we dive into this, please do hit subscribe, give the video a like, and please do share it. If you want to stay tuned for more updates in the world of movie, TV, news, etc., reviews, got it all here. So, I guess the biggest saving grace of this, right, is that Stephen S. DeKnight is back. I guess. He's the original creator, right? So, that to me is the saving grace. The original dude is back. But this is a report via Variety, and they say that Starz is developing a sequel to its historical drama series Spartacus. Stephen S. DeKnight, who created the original series, will serve as showrunner and executive producer of the new series. Now, executive producer credit's something he would get because he's the creator. The real pro here is that he's the showrunner. That is the positive part. That right there. Not that he's the executive producer, because he'd get it as a courtesy because he's the original creator. The fact that he's showrunner means he is directly involved with the creative elements, or all creative elements of this as a series. I think that is fantastic. Now, for those that aren't familiar with Spartacus, it was inspired by the story of the gladiator of the same name, who incited a massive slave rebellion, hence why you can kind of see some similarities with Gladiator. Again, I know I'll cop some flack, it's not really the same, I get it. But obviously, Spartacus, the actual individual, of historical element, created a massive slave rebellion against Rome in the year 73 BC. Per the logline, the sequel series will be set after the defeat of Spartacus and his revolution, depicting a new tale of treachery, deceit, and blood unfolding beneath the foreboding shadow of Rome. And that period of history is such a great time to explore. There is so much that you could do with that. So much. And it's not that expensive either, I say, through sort of gritted teeth. It's not as expensive as like a massive sci-fi epic and, a Game of Thrones-esque drama. This kind of stuff you can do on a reasonable budget whilst making everything look fantastic. So the original show, like I said, debuted in 2010, so 13 years ago. 13 years is a long time for things to change. Now, that one had the title Spartacus Blood and Sand. Then there was a prequel limited series, Spartacus Gods of the Arena. And then they produced two more seasons of the flagship titled Vengeance and War of the Damned. I didn't watch any of them. If I remember rightly, I don't think I caught any of that stuff. I think it was quite literally Spartacus Blood and Sand that I watched right up until he sort of got his freedom. And yeah, basically went on a bit of the start of that rampage, I guess. Prequel didn't watch, and then, yeah. But I do distinctly remember the lead actor being swapped out, and I think, again, 13 years is a long time. I believe that was due to a tragedy. I think the actor died. So, along with Spartacus, Stephen S. DeKnight, if you're not aware, he's known for writing Buffy the Vampire Slayer, or, you know, he wrote on it. He also wrote, directed, and produced Angel, which is well received. Smallville, which is not, you know, some people like it, some people don't. And Dollhouse. But he also served as showrunner on Daredevil, so that will perk people's ears up. Again, showrunner. He was the showrunner on Daredevil. He also directed the movie Pacific Rim Uprising, which is like not really good. You know, people aren't massively keen on that. But the other saving grace is the Spartacus Sequel series will be produced by Lionsgate Television. That's not bad. That's quite a pro, actually. Now, overseeing for Starz, our Executive Vice President of Original Programming, Karen Bailey, and Directors of Original Programming, Giovanna Dissel and Alex Alberts. For Lionsgate, Head of Scripted Development and Executive Vice President, Scott Herbst, and Senior Vice President of Scripted Development, Jocelyn Sabo, will oversee. Now, there was some statements made anyway. So Catherine Busby, President of Original Programming for Starz, said, "It has been over a decade since Spartacus delighted international audiences, and we are thrilled to reimagine and reimagine. That's that word that everyone hates. And expand this gripping action-packed drama for our viewers today. Spartacus has deeply invested fans who are eager for its return, and we look forward to working with Stephen on this exciting next chapter." Look, I asked you, like, I'm excited about this. I wouldn't say I'm a fan. But is anyone else excited about this? I just remember the first one fondly. So I'm like, yeah, I'll see another one. That's kind of my thoughts on it. But what do you guys think? I mean, maybe they're misjudging. Spartacus has deeply invested fans who are eager for its return. I'm not eager. I'm like, yeah, cool, I'll watch another one. But I'm not clutching, you know, to get. I'm not clambering to watch this. Now, Stephen S. DeKnight did say it's such an incredible honour to be invited to return to the world of Spartacus and to be met with unbridled creative support from my colleagues at Starz and Lionsgate. Together, we are crafting something truly unique and unusual for the next chapter in this epic story. Unusual, unique, reimagine. Don't let me down, Stephen. Don't let me down. I think this... Look, modern day sensibility is 13 years. You use that word reimagine. You use that word unusual and unique. I mean, look, it would be usual to swap everything out for a woman. It would be unusual not to go down that route. So let's see what they do. Apparently he has unbridled creative support. So if this is a failure, and this is, well, I guess woke shite, this is all down to Stephen, because he's already claimed it right there. Unbridled creative support. Let me know what you think, though, down below. Cheers, guys. Take care.